Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we've got a Ford Focus that we're doing. Customer of mine was local to me, so asked him if he'd pop it up to the old workshop because it's going to absolutely pour down today. We've got to change one of the reinforcers and one of the side brackets. He had a bit of a collision with a deer. All the bumpers split through here and up here, it's all cracked, so we're going to pull the bumper off, repair all the cracks, change the brackets, paint the damaged areas and refit it. So yeah, I've opted for a bit of dryness today as we were local and the sun's trying to break out now. But it is forecast for rain all day long in the next hour or so. So I thought this would be my safest bet. Quite a bit of work involved on this. So let's crack on with it, get this stripped down, and we'll try and assess the damage, sort it out, and yeah, get it looking nice again. See you in a moment. Mess that all off. We've still got some debris in here. I'll tidy this all up for him. All of the middle section's all alright, I just needed clipping back in. There isn't any other kind of damage, which is pretty good. He's replaced the headlight and the bonnet on this car already. I'm presuming, well, I know deers make a mess. No, bumpers all split round here. Split down here. I actually think this is the hair from the deer or something. Caught in a bit of a split. So I'll turn this round, remove all the inner pieces and stuff. We'll strip this down and get this ready, and then we'll have a look at the damage properly. Then we'll see how bad it is. But yeah, going quite smoothly at the moment. See you in a mo. Right, we've got the old stapler out. We are all split and cracked from here. I'll come around this side and show you. So we're split and cracked through there. Let's try and put that back together. We are snapped here and snapped through here. You'll have to try and put that back together. We're also snapped and cracked through here, and we'll have to try and put that back together. And then it hasn't quite gone through here. I am going to staple the rear of this. It's almost split through from that side, so we'll try and sort that out as well. I'll try and get you on a bit of time lapse, but it's awkward up here, and show you getting this back together, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, we've got some staples in here. Let's sort of hold that out. I've dremelled out the crack that was here that hadn't quite gone through, and we've got a bit of sanding to do up there to sort out. I've put this crack back together, and what I'm going to do first, because this is a bad break in here, I've dremelled this out inside. I'm going to glue it first, let it set, and then put some hot staples in it to try and give it a bit of strength back again, and then I'll fix this piece. Hopefully we can get this to hold, but this is under a bit of tension and it's a bit of a pain. I'm going to have to hold the bumper up so it goes together. So I'm going to just set up my 2-part glue and try and glue this back together, and then I'll come back to you. Hopefully we can get some staples in there and get some strength back there. Okay, we're all welded, stapled and glued. I even managed to try and get, I got this bracket back together. Not the prettiest, but it will work. And then we've got the one up there. Now we've got to turn it up the other way and prep the other side and try and get that looking invisible. Right, and we've got to sort the top side out. So I've chased that out. So we're going to sort that. We'll put probably some of that glue back in that. 3 of my staples have poked through a little bit, so we'll grind them back as well, and we'll try and get this looking well. Going to be a bit hard to finish in here, but the grill does cover all of that. So we'll just try and save it the best we can. Start getting it all prepped. See you in a bit. Right, I ended up pulling that glue out and I welded some plastic rod in, and I've just put a tiny little skim over the little bits that you don't quite all get. You can't get it perfect. This is quite rigid, there's not going to be any flex in it, so it'll be fine. We'll sand that down and then we'll get some filler on it. We can start sort of finishing the repair and getting it prepped and ready for primer. Okay. So that's finally ready for a bit of primer. I'm in a bit of a pickle. It kept not snapping, but kept splitting. It kept cracking. This bit here was a nightmare, and the top bit. It's because of where it's broke. It's under a load of tension, but I've managed to get it all nailed now. So Stevie Wonder's been here before, and it's leaving me in a bit of a predicament. I haven't been paid to sort this side of the bumper out. I don't know if I could possibly show you the amount of stuff that's in this bumper. It's unreal. I don't know whether you're going to see any of that. You must be able to see that bit. So my initial plan, you can see their blend there, someone's been there, I don't know if that'll show on camera. So my initial plan was to remove the badge. Obviously I'm priming this corner. My initial plan was to blend my colour through the middle and then sort of end my clear coat around here. But the problem is, I haven't got anywhere good to end my clear coat, because there's a old blend, and this is all sort of trashed around this corner. Now I really don't know what to do. So if I scotch this off and clear coat it all, I'm still gonna see all of this, and I don't really want to get involved with that mess. So I don't know what to do now, but I'll come up with something. Let's get some primer on regardless. All runs in it through there and all. Jeez. The joys of my job. Right, I need to get these cars out, get this bagged off, and then we'll start getting some primer on. See you in a moment. Right, let's get this thing dried so we can get it blocked down and all looking pretty and get some paint on it. Right, we're ready to get some paint on this. I wasn't painting the whole bumper, and it's all gone to shoot, should we say. There's all bad blends in this, loads of marks, everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dust a bit of colour over this and then clear the whole lot. There's all fouled blends there and here and another one here. Yeah, I just need to get this buttoned up. No more blends, no more nothing. So I've just mixed the colour up. Let's smash some colour on this and get it looking nice again and not snapped in 5 places. So yeah, see you in a moment. have to ignore the flickering. Got that big thing on. I can't see. I can't leave the shutter open in here. So we're just going to have to crack on. I'm not putting the extractor on until the end. God, there's so much dust over this. It's a joke. Bear with, give him a go. I deleted the file for the putting the bumper back together part and fitting it to the car by mistake, so we're moving straight on to the next bit. You'll see in a second. It's back together. Colour's good. There's a couple of bits of toot in it. In all fairness, the amount of dust that was in this side, like 800 prep padded it and it still didn't remove it. I was like, wow. So for the little bits that are left in mine, I'm leaving him. It's well respectable enough. It was snapped in well, as you saw, 5 places, and it shouldn't have really been fixed. It's one of them jobs that's been a nightmare. I ended up doing it over a couple of days because I'd run out of time on my allotted day for that car, and then had to go do my other work, come back, do a bit on that, and I'm like, do you know what? I ain't doing any more headache jobs out on the road. It's not worth the aggro when you go do a simple little bumper corner for very reasonable money, and then you can get wrapped up and done and go and do another one. So I've learned my lesson slowly. And it's no good painting in here, especially with all that sand blowing in and everything. So yeah, whew. Glad to get home. I'm gonna go and ring the customer, go and get him, give him his car back. Happy days. So yeah, that's it from me today. As always, a massive thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon in the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.